Hello everyone, it's Christy from Christy's Beautiful Life. I am here for a Spiegel Mom Scraps layout combined with a Scraptember online crop that happened this month. It's done with, but I still wanted to finish the challenges. And day 14 from 30 Days of Sketches series 11. So this is one that a page kit that I built with you guys back on the 14th. And I just really wanted to create it. I was really excited to get going with it once I figured out what I wanted to do. So the sketch is from Darla Weber, and it's fabulous. It's got multiple circles, and there's lots of different things you can do with it. But when I saw it, the first thing I thought of was a cut file. So that is what I grabbed. And excuse me, because it's really bright on here. But is this really cool cut file that has something to do with time, and there's numbers and all that fun stuff. And I have this photo of Barrett in the water. So I thought combining it with the Rosie Studios Salt and Sunsets collection would work really well. So that's my plan. That's what I'm going to work with. I grabbed Scrap and Happy and Brush Strokes from Spiegel Mom Scraps. I thought combined, mostly this one, but the blue in this one would work really well. And then we've got lots of embellishments and some pre-made words and some alpha. So hopefully we can get something going. I'll get you on fast forward and let's see what I come up with.
Let's start by talking about how hard it can be sometimes when you have the entire range of pattern papers to choose from as a background. So when I created this page kit, if you guys watched the live or if you recall, I actually didn't grab the papers on what I was going to use or I just have my photo and the cut file. So now I'm here trying to decide what I want to use, which one's going to look best on the cut file. And I'm going to go back and forth, look at every single piece of paper, and then decide between two of them. One of them being this one that has words on it. I thought it looks like the sand. I thought that would work really well. And the other one is a blue striped paper that I find, and I'll go back and forth between the two of them. But honestly, this part probably took me the longest out of the entire layout, was just trying to figure out which papers I wanted to use. And I think that's why I like to make page kits so much, because I do this process before I actually get to creating. And then when I do go to create my layout, I'm limited on what I have, and so it goes together faster. And I don't know if that's just me or if you can relate to that, but wow, it took me a while to figure out what I want to do here. In the end, however, I will go between those two papers and decide that the blue stripe paper there is the best option because it makes the cut file pop the best. Either way, no matter which one I chose, I would be doing some mixed media in the background. Not crazy mixed media. I'm talking like, you're going to see in a minute. I'm just going to grab some paint, and it's just acrylic paint that has a little bit of a shimmer to it. And I'm just going to make a circle and put that in the background just so that there's something between the blue and the cut file, because I do need to get my sequins added in as well, and I have to figure out where that's going to go. So you can see I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I love this. Acrylic paint is really nice for something like this because I'm not putting anything on top of it. I'm not adding additional mixed media. It's just that. And so it dries really fast and I can do my thing. I'm going to add 2 layers here. One of them with the seashells because at the beach, I cover most of this up. You don't even know it's there, but I attempted. The other one is the seagull paper, mostly because I wanted that color, but there's a paper so cute and I need to figure out a way that I can use like an actual strip of it on a layout because I really like it. However, I would never use the whole paper, and I don't know, but I like it. I think it's cute. So I'm using that as a border too, just a few layers underneath my photo. Now it's time to figure out what I'm going to do with my sequins, and I'm just going to make it easy. I was thinking about making an actual shaker pocket. However, that sounded like work and I didn't want to do that. So I'm just doing my favorite technique where I take glue, I put it all around, I dump out the sequins, I place a separate piece of pattern paper on to press them down to make sure they're all there, lift it up, knock them down, whatever falls off, and whatever sticks. It's really easy. You can't get much easier than that. And you get a lot of sequins used up. It's quite impactful. And my daughter really likes to do it too. You'll see her little hand come in here in a second. And that's just how I was able to get my sequins on for this layout and to make it part of my design team commitment for Spiegel Mom Scraps. I then am going to struggle with embellishing, and you're going to watch me do that for a minute. I'll come back live to talk you through it. But man, yeah, I had this plan, and I think you guys could probably relate to this as well. You have this plan in your head on how you expect a layout to look, and then it's not exactly going the way you want it to, but it's not like horrible. So it's not that I don't dislike this layout, and I like it more every time I look at it, but it is not what I had in my head. And so I was frustrated, and I didn't know where to go with it. So I just kept trying to go with it. I got frustrated. When that happens, a lot of times I walk away, come back, and I did that. However, I didn't ever turn my phone back on to record it. So all the embellishing that I ended up doing was off camera. But I simply just went through my ephemera packs, kind of touched everything, laid things down, saw what I could do, tried to make that L shape with my photo and the tags. And that's pretty much about it. I really wanted to make the cut file kind of shine and be highlighted. I think I did a pretty good job with that. It fit the challenge for the Scraptember online hop, which was to use a cut file. So I definitely got that part used up, which was awesome. And more sequins used up. Super cute photo of Barrett at the beach. This was Canada Day last year, so 2022. And it's nice to get, I think I've got Nora and Jackson already scrapped. I don't think I had anything of Barrett. So it is nice to have one of him in there that can go in the album. And I put the title Good Times because of the clock. I thought like if I added that in, it would work really well. I tried to add this sun and fun. Couldn't make that work either. So I'll put that away and use that on another layout and hopefully find some more to do with this collection because it is really cute. I like the collection. But I wanted to add all these florals and make it all kind of like tropical feeling. And I couldn't make it work. I couldn't manipulate it around the cut file and frustrations. But it's all good. Like I said, I am happy with how it turned out. I love the sequins, but in the middle of the clock, I think that's really fun and playful. So works. He's 3.5 in that photo, so it's not like it needs to be this timeless layout. But I'm going to come back live so we can talk it through. Thanks for watching, guys.
All right, here's a look at my finished layout. I'll be honest with you, it did not come together as quickly, or not as quickly, but as easily as I had wanted it to. And it's not exactly what I had in mind, but it's done and I am happy with it. I have to figure out where to journal. I might do it right here. All I'm going to do to finish it off is just take my black pen and go around the outside of it to draw in the fact that I use this black anchor, and that will help kind of encase it all in. But there you have it. So following the sketch from Darla, and then that was day, I can't remember. I said at the beginning of the video though. And then I used mostly the brush strokes, but I did add just a tiny bit of the Scrap and Happy sequins as well. If you are interested in purchasing some sequins, you can use my code Christy15. It will give you 15% off in the Spiegel Mom Scrap Shop on everything except for pre-orders. So head on over there. There will be a link down below in the description. And I will see you guys all again really soon with another video. Thanks for watching. Bye, everyone.